please click on like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for your great time and effort. It always been speculated, why does Michael Jordan, and you can say his second in command, Scottie Pippen, why did he have such a disdain for Isaiah Thomas and probably the Detroit Pistons? So Michael Jordan, he has a despisement for both Isaiah Thomas and the 1980 version of the Pistons. Scottie and Michael, they don't have nothing against the Pistons today. They just have something against the Isaiah Thomas, Bill Laimbeer regime of the Pistons. And for the most part, Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, they never complained about Joe Dumars. Even though he's one of those founding members, the Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan, from what I've seen of them, they hold Joe Dumars up to a high level. They consider him classy, even though he was on that team of the so-called bad boys. But I was thinking, in my mind, I know what's sealed in the coffin that caused Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and probably some of the other Chicago Bulls as well, because all we ever just hear about Michael and Scottie. We never hear about from John Paxson, B.J. Armstrong, Bill Cartwright, Horace Grant. The media never talk about whether they have a despisement for the Pistons, because the Pistons didn't just beat up on Michael Jordan. They was tough on all other Chicago Bulls. You remember, Scottie Pippen, he set out that Game 7 for migraine headache. All throughout the playoffs, all throughout the regular season, I don't think I ever heard of him having some migraine headache until that Game 7. So, the Chicago Bulls in general have a despisement for the 1980 version. And you can say that probably 1990 up to the Isaiah Thomas era of the Pistons. They despise those Pistons, not the 2023 Pistons, who never did them any type of harm at all. But here, good people, is my reason why they have that disdainment. And if you agree with me or not, please leave a comment in the comment sections. Now here we go. The reason Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen have such a high disdain for Isaiah Thomas and his Pistons, except Joe Dumars, of course, is that in that 1991 series, I believe it was the Eastern Conference Final, where the Bulls were playing against the Pistons, the Bulls were handing it to the Pistons nearly every game. Nearly every game, Michael Jordan and the Pistons knew the Detroit Pistons number, because I believe in the off season, Michael Jordan, that 1990 off season, 91, Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, they made their bodies tougher. Because remember, for the most part, Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, they had lengthy, long, wiry bodies. They were still tough and strong, but their normal body classification is slender. So Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, they say, hey, we're getting tired of taking all this harsh treatment from them. They never clotheslined Michael Jordan, from what I know. They never punched him in the ribs, from what I know. They just was hard on him in certain ways, and legal ways of that era. They was tough. They took what they could do to the max without actually trying to take his head off or take his arm off. So the thing that irks Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen and the other Chicago Bulls from now into the next life is when the Pistons walk off the court. I saw it. I was there to actually witness it. I saw with my own two peepers. I saw them walk off the court with their heads held down. They didn't walk off the court saying, oh, we lost. No, when they walked off the court, they walked off the court in an arrogant, disdainful fashion. When they walked off that court, they say, look, we don't care about you. You beat us, so what? We don't care. We don't respect you. We don't look up to you. We're not going to give you no praise for getting to the next round. That's why Pippen and Jordan and the other Chicago players had that hatred. If they cannot, they should release it because it's just a game. But I guess you can say it's a man's game. So it was men playing against men. So you know how that is. Because for years, when the Detroit Pistons was beating Michael Jordan in the Western Conference Final for 2 years in a row, Michael Jordan was a man. The Chicago Bulls were men. They took their whipping, they took their beating. When the series was over, and I saw with my own two eyes, Michael Jordan and the other Chicago Bulls, they would go and congratulate the Pistons and wish them well in the next round. In that 1991 playoff, when the Pistons walk off the court, like I told you, they walk off the court in an arrogant, disdainful, disrespectful fashion. And I think, I'm not sure, you can quote me in the comments, they didn't wait even to the buzzer go off. The Pistons, I think they walked out when they knew the game was wrapped up, when they knew they couldn't come back. They walked off. All of them, from what I remember. Or you can say the huge, 90% of them. I don't know if Joe Dumas followed them, but I know the majority of them walked off that court. Isaiah Thomas, Dennis Rodman, Bill Laimbeer, John Sally. Even though John Sally later became a Chicago Bull member, I guess they let Pippen and Jordan let the hatred go with them, or he probably came and apologized to him. But all those Pistons and Isaiah Thomas, see, this is what irks me even more, because Isaiah Thomas, he was the person in front. He was leading the charge. That what irks Jordan and Pippen and Chicago Bulls players out even more. Isaiah Thomas, he was like the band leader. He was the band leader. He was the one who probably told the others, we're just walking off the court, because he was in the front of the line. He walked off the court and they followed right behind him like ducklings. So, as I said, leave it in the comment section. This is, in my mind, why Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen don't have much esteem for Isaiah Thomas. And y'all heard about the Dream Team. And because Isaiah Thomas and the Pistons did that devilish deed, they didn't show no class. They wasn't appreciative of what the Bulls did. Because remember, the Pistons was fighting Boston year after year after year after year. So the Detroit Pistons should have known, hey, we can't stay on top forever. Eventually we gotta get defeated. And I'm sure when Larry Bird was defeated by the Detroit Pistons, he was clashing to say, welcome, you did a good job, you defeated us, man to man, you defeated us, you won the series, I wish you were in the next round. I'm sure Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish, and the other Boston Celtics congratulated the Pistons on their accomplishment. So the Pistons should have known all great teams must fall. All great teams must fall. So they didn't have the strength, the adult insight to just say, good luck in the next round. Because they could have, Boston defeated them year after year, but they never even, Isaiah Thomas and others, they never even thought of that. They just thought about now. You hear most athletes are sort of selfish anyway. From what I heard, most athletes are sort of selfish. They conceited, they think about themselves. And that's what Isaiah Thomas and those Pistons was doing when they walked to the court. They was thinking about themselves only. So tell me what you think about why you think Jordan and Pippen had, and the Chicago Bulls in general, but the media don't cover the other players, they had that hostility against the Detroit Pistons. Isaiah Thomas being the #1 candidate. Peace.